Hmm.
Let's talk about the biggest game that I missed last year, Elite Dangerous. And man, if it isn't a winner. It's this beautiful open world with tons of stuff to do, lots of players to interact with, lots of connection issues and confusing controls and poor tutorials and okay, maybe this game isn't perfect, but it does have appeal. You have to really want to like Elite Dangerous in order to like Elite Dangerous, if that makes sense. But once you get that down, you're in for a great time. The premise is pretty simple. You start out with a basic starship and go out to explore the cosmos. You can collect bounties, run cargo, run illegal cargo, fight in major battles, smuggle important people from place to place, be a dick to other players who are trying to make an honest living, or just explore at your own pace. There's not much when it comes to storytelling or lore, so it's easier to just hop in and get started. Wait, actually it's not, because the learning curve in this game is pretty much a brick wall. When you hit start, the game throws you into space assuming you know how to fly, roll, aim, yaw, chase, do loop-de-loops, land, dock, go into hyperspace. And there are basic tutorials for those things, but the problem is that they aren't very good. The very first tutorial assumes you know how to position your ship, and that takes a lot of research and experimentation. The next tutorial after that assumes you know how to turn efficiently, and it just takes a lot of work, that's all. Maybe I'm just dumb. Now, the developer, Frontier Developments, has put up official YouTube videos explaining the game's mechanics, and those helped me out a lot. In fact, the game even links you to them. But the problem is that it tabs out of the game and opens a browser to watch them, and if I need to alt-tab out of your game in order to learn how to play it, you have failed as a designer. I don't care how well designed your systems are, if you can't efficiently teach me how to use them from within the game, then you need to work harder on your tutorials. Your always online DRM has me miffed as well. If I'm playing solo, which I usually do, I don't want to get kicked out whenever I run into an issue. It's not usually a problem, but when it is, it's immensely aggravating. I shouldn't be knocking the game for that, I'm sorry. And you should know that I love this game so much that I can withstand all of those issues because the game is just that good underneath all of them. You don't actually spend all that much time in combat in Elite Dangerous. I spent most of my time just flying around, delivering cargo. And there's something very relaxing in that. It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus, I guess. The fights are made that much more satisfying and entertaining because you spend so much time contemplatively wandering around. And the wandering around is actually enjoyable, too. It has this great Euro Truck Simulator vibe around it. I found that I could alt-tab out, throw on a Rush album, and get back in, and get back to my cargo deliveries. It's actually really calming, while also being engaging. I really like that. More games should do that kind of thing. If you want that kind of experience, then Elite Dangerous is worth picking up, but know that it does have some pretty bad tutorials. But I highly encourage muscling through that because it's worth it in the end.